Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I have a new foundation to try out for you guys today, and it comes to us from Givenchy. This is their Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation. It comes in 30 different shades and it retails for $61. Now this foundation is going to be hydrating. It's going to provide a natural finish, medium buildable coverage. It does contain hyaluronic acid, and like most luxury products, less than 1% of synthetic fragrance. Now, I happen to be a fan of Givenchy foundations. I have a couple others here in front of me, which are these right here. This one is my favorite. This is the matte version of this trio of foundations. This other one is their Skin Caring Glow. So I'm assuming that, maybe this one is on its way out and this one is replacing it, the new Glow Serum, because this is a Skin Caring Glow. This one would not get me a solid 10 hours. The mattifying version most definitely did. And we'll see about this new Glow Serum foundation. So yeah, those are my Givenchy foundations. The new one in the shade I picked up is 1.5N, and the other shades that I have 110W in the matte, and in this other Glow foundation, I have the same one. Actually, no, I have W100 in the other one. So I got 3 different shades going on here. I also have the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Concealer. This one I have in the shade W100, which matches one of the glowy foundations. So this is going to be a 2-day, 10-hour wear test on my 42-year-old normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone. I need my foundation to last me a good 10 hours of wear. I don't do any touch-ups when I do these foundation reviews. I let you see how it looks during, the midday, and then of course when I get home, we see how the full face of makeup is looking without touching up. And then on day 2, I will give you guys my final thoughts, my verdict on whether I think this is worth your $61 or not. If it is your first time here on my channel, welcome. I think you picked a good video to tune into. My name is Steph, and I'm a certified foundation junkie. Foundation reviews is one of my most favorite things to do here on my channel. If you love foundation reviews just as much as I do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Givenchy, or you just want to see some new makeup played with on a regular basis, I try to upload as often as I can. Please do me a favor and give this video a big thumbs up before you go. And don't forget to check the description box for links and codes to everything I'll be wearing over the next 2 days. Some of those links and codes might be affiliate, so if you do end up shopping, I thank you so much for helping me support this channel. Let's get started. If y'all want to see this new Givenchy in action for the next 2 days, keep on watching. Okay, so what I've been doing, I kind of changed the things up for 2025, is since it's a 2-day wear test, I'm going to wear this the way I would any foundation. Before, I would only on day 1 just wear the foundation by itself with some concealer, no primer, powder, or setting spray or anything like that. But I decided, you know what, that's not how I wear my foundations. That's not how I want to judge my foundations. So I'm going to pair this with different helping products on each day. Today we're going to go in for primer with the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. I have been enjoying this one very much. It's kind of like a gel type primer. And I do find it provides a nice base for foundation application. All right, now it's foundation time. So again, 1.5N is the shade that I have. Oh, and this looks like it's going to be a perfect shade match for me. Roll up my sleeve. And I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics for Ulta Beauty Love is a Foundation Brush. You can smell a little bit of that less than 1% fragrance that's in here. It does not bother me, but I know it bothers some of you. So just be mindful of that if you are interested in this foundation. I, of course, picked mine up last week when it dropped from Sephora, and it arrived yesterday, or day before yesterday. No, it arrived yesterday. Yeah, because President's Day, there was no mail service. And I also have the Lawless foundation that I will be testing out for you guys today. Unfortunately, I think that one might just be a get ready with me trying a bunch of new makeup, and I'll do a 10-hour wear test. But if y'all really want to see a 2-day wear test, I might be able to make it happen. But right now, I can't promise anything just because I have quite a few things that I wanna review, I wanna get to. So this formula feels very serum-like. It feels very thin, but I am getting some nice coverage from it. I'm not getting full coverage. It does not claim to be full coverage. It claims that it's medium buildable, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think the shade is pretty good. It might just be a smidge dark, which I don't mind either. Spring and summer coming up. We had such a nice set of days. We had, I don't know, it was like in the 80s. I pumped out just a little bit more. It was in the 80s the last few days, and this morning we woke up to cold, ugly, windy, rainy weather. So it's going to be like this for the remainder of the week. I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll make the best of it. I know there's a lot of you up north that are dealing with it way worse than we are in South Texas. Our winters are nothing compared to yours up in like in the New York area, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Missouri, Minnesota. Ooh, you guys go through it. I do not envy you guys at all. Okay, so I think this is laying really well on the skin. I like it. I'm going to go in now with my concealer. I'm just going to use the Givenchy concealer. Just, try to keep everything Givenchy today. I wish I could say that I'd be using their setting powder, but we all know what happened there. They changed the formula, so yeah, I don't want to use that, even though I still have my old formula. I know some of you don't, and you're probably upset about that, and I'm just not going to use that powder on camera ever again, unfortunately. I'm using my BK Beauty A506 concealer brush to start spreading this out. I always build up coverage on the sides of my cheeks. That's where I have some old acne scars and minor discoloration. And I don't think I'm doing an eye look to work today, so I'll play up the blush and the lipstick and of course the mascara. Now for setting powder, I'm going to use a nice alternative to that Givenchy powder, and it's this one right here from Moira. I just used it in my last video, but it's a tricolor powder as well. So let's go in with that for the under eye area and T-zone. Oh no, you know what I forgot to do? I think I'll do that. I can do it right now. I think it should be okay. Do my setting spray. I always try to do my setting spray before I lay down any powder, but I'll stop here. And I'm going to go in with my Moira Micro Dot setting spray. This is such a good one, super affordable. Again, I just did a Moira haul video. Check it out if you haven't yet, because there's a lot of good things in that video. Okay, so let's take a look at this complexion, because other than adding bronzer and blush, I think we're pretty much done. Kind of just blend that into the hairline a little bit better there. I think it's looking good. I'm liking the coverage. I think the concealer and the powder and primer and the setting spray are all meshing really well together. I feel matte. I don't feel like I see the glow yet. I'm sure I will, especially since I'm not going to be touching up. That noise you hear is sister. She's getting into the bags that I have over here. So ignore that for a minute. But other than that, I'm really liking the way this looks. Again, I think 1.5 is a nice, is it 1.5N? Yeah, 1.5N is a nice shade match for me. I usually go for neutral undertones, maybe a little warm if I can, but I try to stay with neutral. I think that works out well for me. And this is how the makeup looks. I'm going to add the rest of my makeup off camera. I will check in with you guys after lunch. We'll see how it's holding up. And at the end of this day one wear test, I'll give you my initial thoughts on this new Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation. Hey guys, so this is what the makeup is looking like 5 hours in. I think everything looks good. I don't feel like I'm overly shiny. I think it looks exactly like it did when I applied it this morning. So far so good. It feels very lightweight and I am liking the coverage, and I think the shade is actually pretty good. I'm standing in front of the window, not much light today. We're having an awful cold day, but this is what it's looking like. 5 more hours to go, and I'll do my first impression of day one wear test over this new one from Givenchy. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so 10-hour check-in here with this new one from Givenchy. As far as the oil goes, like, I feel like it's pretty much under control. I think it did a good job with no touch-ups, especially because it's like a glow serum-like foundation. I think the forehead looks the best versus the rest of my face. I feel like it's starting to get makeup-y like in through here, which is not surprising because that's where foundation tends to break up on me first. I also feel like my pores are a bit accentuated. I'm not too sure that I'm liking how it's laying on my skin at this point in the day, but you know, it's been 10 hours. I don't think it's done a terrible job. I think it did a good job of, you know, holding up for those 10 hours, especially with the coverage. And you know, the finish is not bad. I'm going to try it with different products tomorrow. I'll let you know in the morning what I went in with, so I'll give you the final verdict tomorrow at the end of the day. Good morning, guys. So we are on day 2 of me wear testing this new one from Givenchy, and I looked this up on the Givenchy website, and I was also kind of browsing through what was on Sephora. This is the only foundation that Givenchy has on the Sephora website, and on their website they have this one and the matte one. So my guess is that this one is replacing the older Skin Caring Glow foundation. So if you were a fan of this one, you might want to try this one out, because I don't think they're making this one anymore. I don't see this on their website. All I see again are the matte version, which I do love, and then this one. I do think they are kind of similar, but I feel like this one definitely has more skincare ingredients than that glow version did. And I also think it wore better, longer than the prior version did. So just FYI on that. Let me quickly tell you some of the helping products that I went in with today. So I went in with my NYX Glue Primer. I also went in with my One Size Until Dawn setting spray. I'm still testing out the new Clarity Cosmetics powder, loose powder. This one is in the shade Frosted Sugar Cookie. For concealer, I went in with the one from LYS, and then the rest of the makeup, I'll have those details in the description box. But so far I'm loving the way it looked. I tried to use less today than I did yesterday, and just kind of let the concealer do what it needs to do by just building it up in those certain areas that I want more coverage. And I think my skin looks pretty good. So I'm going to finish my makeup. I need to try a lippy. I'm wear testing some new CoverGirl lipsticks, so I need to choose one and get dressed and head out the door, and I will see you guys for my midday check-in, and then at the end of the day we will wrap up this 2-day 10-hour wear test testing out the new Givenchy foundation. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so this is a 5-hour check-in, and this is what the foundation is looking like. A little shiny on the nose, I think, but everything else just seems to be working like it did yesterday. No major issues, and I will check in with you guys at the end of the day and give you guys my final thoughts. Hey guys, so here we are at the 2-day 10-hour mark, and this is what the foundation is looking like. Definitely more shiny today than I was yesterday, so that could be because of the helping products, but you know, it's a nice foundation. It does provide a good medium coverage. I think this would probably be better suited for those of you with normal to dry, maybe full-on dry skin. I think it would look nice on you all. I am a normal to oily skin type, so this, you know, is something I'm gonna definitely have to touch up during lunch, and I did have to blot a little after lunch because my nose was just too shiny. But overall, you know, it maintains its coverage, you know, it maintains its wear for a good 10 hours. You'll see a little bit of breaking up maybe around the mouth area, but nothing too bad. I think like with the whole pores being accentuated from yesterday, I think that was better today. But you know, overall it's $61. It's a luxury foundation. Do you 100% need it? No, I definitely think there's some nice drugstore options in L'Oreal, Maybelline, and Wet n Wild. They have beautiful skin tints with a nice, you know, light to medium coverage that you can definitely check out. I'll leave it up to you. You might be a fan of this brand and you might want to pick it up. To me, it is replacing their Skin Caring Glow foundation that I did do a wear test on probably a couple years ago. I will have my foundation playlist linked in a pinned comment so you guys can check that out. But, you know, overall, it's nice. It's not my favorite. And if I didn't have this YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't have purchased this. I do love the matte version. So if you still want to stay within the Givenchy family, I would definitely go for the matte if you have my skin type. But if you have dry skin, this is probably going to look better on you than it does on me. Let me know your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.